Because scorer of Chelsea's third goal tonight, that's right, Liam Delap is with us. Welcome to the show. Putting 3 past Barcelona, you yourself putting 1 past Barcelona. That's got to feel like a good night of football, does it?
Yeah, for sure. You know, it's right. I came to this club for incredible moments like this, and we showed together today that we're a team and really together. So yeah, really proud.
Very good.
Liam, the start of the season, you've been a little bit in and out. You've obviously had the injury, a couple of indiscretions maybe with the referees at different times. But what's it been like, that jump to Chelsea? Obviously, you come from Ipswich, a little taste of the Premier League.
And Man City.
No, listen, we understand that. And you got your Man City head on. But what's it been like playing for one of the biggest clubs, obviously, in this country, and obviously, you know, a European champion twice?
Yeah, you know, it's been a really big jump, but I think, you know, I've been welcomed here really well, and you know, I know a lot of people here, and they've really helped me. Obviously, I had a frustrating start with the injury, but hopefully now I can just kick on and, you know, start doing and having more moments like tonight.
Liam, congratulations. This is Thierry here. I just wanted to for you to talk a bit about the way you went as a team at Barcelona, because it looked like you were not scared. You went to put pressure. You had a go. You didn't sit and let them control the game. You know, you were dictating the game on and off the ball. So I wanted you to talk a bit about that, and please be nice with Arsenal at the weekend.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think, you know, we had a game plan. We know they play a really high line, and they've got really good attacking players. So we knew we had to be really defensively solid and then take our opportunities when we could go in behind. And you know, I think everyone on the pitch tonight, defensively and attacking, did really well, and you know, the game plan worked.
Liam, can I just ask you, your accent? It sounds a little bit south, a little bit north. What's your accent all about? Where you from? I know your dad, but what's going on?
Blame him. He's moved me about too much. Yeah, no, I don't know. A mix of everything. I've obviously moved about with him, and you know, grew up in Manchester and all over, to be fair, so I don't really know what it is, but it is what it is.
Liam, I love watching you play as a centre forward. You're like a throwback, almost like an old-fashioned centre forward. You rough people up, you knock people about. I mean, is that something you think you might have to curb a little bit, you know, the way the game is now, with maybe referees and maybe, you know, yellow cards, or how much of that can you keep in your game, do you think, going forward?
Yeah, I think, you know, I can obviously keep a lot of it. You know, that's been me. That's always been me from, you know, the day I can remember. I've loved bouncing people around and, you know, using my strength. But I think obviously, like I showed the other week, you know, I've got to be careful because there's lots of eyes everywhere, and you know, I just got to, you know, sort it out and make sure that, you know, I still keep my strength, but also, you know, I'm sensible with it and don't be giving away silly fouls or getting silly yellow cards and obviously red.
Well, what teams don't want to do this season is not just give away silly fouls, is give away silly throw-ins. Now, you know where I'm going with this one. Is there any chance your dad, Rory Delap, could make a comeback at some stage this season in the Premier League? Because it feels like every team in the league wants somebody who can take a long throw-in.
Yeah, I know. I think, you know, he'd probably be worth a lot of money nowadays. But yeah, no, he's probably too old now. But you know, he was here tonight, so I'm happy that he was here, and you know, he can watch me now, my little brother. So yeah, I'm sure he's proud.
Well, I was about to thank you. The producers want me to thank you, but I've got a couple of more questions. The trim's looking magnificent. Where do you get that done, sir?
Just round there.
Oh, yeah?
The boys. Yeah.
Okay. And obviously you must watch a show. I know you're on Instagram and all that, and you know the social media.
Do you follow each other?
Well, no, I follow him.
DMs?
I follow him.
Oh, have you not followed them back?
I've not seen it.
I followed him. So you know the show and all that. So we want to know, who's your favourite on the show?
I don't know. City connections. I might have to stick with that.
Say it loud and proud, baby. But on a serious note, congratulations.
Thank you.
All the best for the rest of the season.
You guys be nice with Arsenal. Be nice with Arsenal, guys.
I'm not sure.
Congratulations. Great achievement getting that goal against Barca, mate. Well done.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Liam, thank you so much. Good to see you.
Thank you. Bye.
Lovely.
If you met him on holiday, would you say he's a very nice lad?
He looks a nice boy, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
What
Yes.
defines a nice lad?
You can just look at them, you can tell.
What do you mean?
You can see it in his eyes. He's
Salt to the earth.
So why McTominay's a nice lad? Why? Because
He looks humble.
Okay.
He's not giving it big time.
Do I look
He's not
humble?
buying big fancy watches and silly
Says
cars.
a man with a Rolex on.
I'm talking more about you, letting it go to your head when you're a player. Going to Vegas with all your boys and parties. He's not, is he? He's got his head screwed on. You should still be playing.
I know,
How old are
yeah.
you?
I'm 37.
He's only... Seamus Coleman played last night. He was 37.
I know, yeah. But I didn't want to be with you guys.
Yeah, fair point.
You know what I mean?
That's a good point.
You could be a good mentor to young players, actually.
Thank you.
What not to do?
What not to do?
Oh my God.
Hi, everybody.
Go to break.
Shots fired.
No, Micah meant that. We're going to go to a break.
Actually, go to break.
It works when
That's what we
Miles
do
does it.
here.
Works when Miles does it. They didn't pay you any
I
mind.
know. I never got
Guys,
it right
we
earlier
would like
on.
to.
Well, but anyway.
Culturally confusing.
Moving on. Should
Anyway,
we do
moving
Estêvão?
on. Should we do second goal?
Estêvão.
Here's the...
Oh, I tell you what.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Red card first. I
Oh.
apologize. Sorry, everybody.
you
I
saw.
jumped the gun. Here we go.
Yes, Araújo
what
there.
was he doing? No,
He's arguing with the rest because
I know,
as
he's
you
not
know,
just arguing, kid, he's almost screaming down his ear.
You're right. So he gets a first yellow for dissent because he thought there was a foul on Lamine Yamal made by Cucurella, and then you go and do this, knowing
my
that you're on a
gosh.
yellow. There was no need for that. Just stand your ground, do a Micah Richard, put your hand on the player, and try to muscle him out. You don't need to
Have you
make
ever
that
done that,
tackle.
Jamie, though? 'Cause I never got a red card in my career.
No?
Not one red card in my career, no.
Yeah, I've made lots of tackles like that. But as Thierry said, I think when you're on a yellow card, you know you can't make a challenge, a tackle. You never
Like
got a
that.
red card?
I've never got a red card.
Did they always bring you off when you're on a yellow?
You had to say something, right?
Should you have had a red card?
No, never. I was smart. I was too smart about it. About how aggressive I was.
You were
as a
always in
player.
the right position also.
Correct.
Yes, recovering pace.
You know we've got people now looking.
Yeah, I've not got a red card. You know what, though? When we was at England together, you was a nightmare, you know that. Get here, over there. Honest to God, I just thought
I
like...
need to protect him.
No, he was
I
good.
didn't have your physicality.
He was very good. He was very good.
Thanks for that. I appreciate that coming from you.
Anyway, Estêvão.
How many England squads were we in together?
Well, apparently we didn't play together for England.
Oh, yeah. Carol mentioned that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Estêvão.
3-0. We're going to get
Yes.
there. Estêvão. Sorry, who's doing it? Thierry?
No,
Micah?
no,
Micah?
you go,
Thierry?
you go.
2-0 Kate, I think.
2-0.
Estêvão.
I apologise.
It's not Estêvão, yeah.
Thanks, Jamie.
Switch on, will you?
Yeah, it is Estêvão.
You know what? I'm taking this goal. You know why?
Estêvão.
Because
Go.
I think we are watching a genuine superstar here. I honestly, what he did to Chelsea in the Club World Cup, Chelsea got him. All the players are delighted that they got him. He's such a young player. And listen, Yamal was on the other side tonight, but he's the one who stole the show. And he's a young boy, and he just looks absolutely fantastic. 3 goals and 3 starts in the Champions League. Only Kylian Mbappe has done that, I think.
Wow.
Was that a toddy stat?
As
Oh,
teenagers.
okay.
No, I was listening to the commentary. You weren't.
And then
Only Mbappe was younger.
the flying wings. Look at this for pace, though.
Wow.
You remember Bale? When Bale
Yeah.
went through, exactly
Yeah.
the same
That one.
thing. I just thought it was going to dink the goalkeeper. Did all the hard work,
They
didn't
let
they?
you see the grass. Just push the ball.
Just push the ball.
No need for step overs.
Brilliant. He actually looks wanted to pass it, but
Yeah,
then
he did, to be fair.
maybe a little dink. But he was excellent tonight, Neto. And then your man, come on, first Champions League goal, Delap.
Yeah. I mean, don't forget where this lad's come from. Struggling in the Premier League with Ipswich, and he then, it hasn't quite happened for him yet at Chelsea. He's had a couple of injuries, a couple of suspensions.
Micah, Jamie, sorry to cut you, but it's the same thing. The goal of Kane already being offside. You can't be offside behind the ball. Them not running. I know it's a 5v4. I know it's not easy. I know you're playing with 10 men, but at least make it difficult.
How many tap-ins is that? You'd have to update the...
23 and 3 goals, 102 goals,
Wow.
and 23 tap-ins.
It's a great moment for him, isn't it?
No, it is
Yeah,
outstanding.
it's a
Being
great
able
moment.
to enjoy a goal against Barcelona on a great night, it's outstanding.
The same situation again. This is when we went to VAR, and it's such tight margins. Any thoughts on when it's a decision that's made that tightly? Does it bother you because it's so close to being the other way, or do you like that there's a definitive line and that's what it is?
That's kind of okay. It's when you really have like that centimeter type of thing or a toe. It's pretty clear from where they draw it, but I always would like to know how they do it, because if you take my phone, like the view that you have here is like this, and we're watching from the camera like this, so nobody is really there to find the real angle. So sometimes when he goes to 1 centimeter, come with me. Yeah, nobody's really there to see the angle. But you know what I mean? Like you find yourself in a situation where you have to trust it. Like if someone was already there to know the line, how do they calibrate the field to make sure that they have the right line or not to that margin?
That's like a Christina.
Calibrate.
It's a Christina. I know calibrate is a
Calibrate,
great word.
amazing.
Wow.
Spell it. Go on, Kate.
You can spell it. CALIBRATE.
Can we just confirm that? Go into the AR? Correct.
Estêvão, you talked about him. Thierry, how much do you enjoy watching the young man play?
I did already at the Club World Cup. There is something about him. I love a player that has a go at his fullback. That's about it. When he gets the ball, there is no nonsense. He goes, he turns, he goes. He will see what's in front of him. There is no That's what I'm saying. At one point, we were talking about it on the show that we were together, Jamie, the other day. I was like, a guy like that, you have to let him paint. When I say about that, is cooking. Like you don't go to the house of a painter and tell him to do what he needs to do. Let him paint, and then you said you love the frame or you don't love the frame of what he did, or the drawing or whatever he did. Let him cook. This is what he's doing. Allow him to dribble.
Is he painting pictures?
Everything. He's painting everything. The way is like you wouldn't like to play against him. Not because I'm not saying that you won't be able to stop him, but he's coming at you all the time. He's reminding me of that's early doors. That's why I think Ryan Giggs was one of the best, because he's coming at you the whole game. Whether he's having a good game or not a good game, he's trying to test you all the time and see if you're going to stop him or not. And that's how it is as a winger.
Will the frustration be for you then? Because I think what the point you've been trying to make, I think probably for the last year, is there's not enough players who excite you and get you off your seat. Is the worry that because he's young and he's maybe playing a bit free, that the longer he's with, I'm not saying Maresca, but coaches, that ends up getting coached out of him a little bit? Do you think that's the problem? That it's actually coaches taking this away from players the longer they're sort of with them and in the team?
I do think so, because coaches at times are scared of transition, counter-attack, playing against a low block. If you lose the ball too early, you're going to get done being open. But the first quality of the kid is to dribble. Why are you going to take that away? For me to be able to make you tired or take advantage of what I've done, it's like if you stop a boxer to jab. Like, how is it going to work? Like, if I don't go at you 5 to 6 to 7 times, you stop me, how am I going to have the 8th time? You go to the 8th time, you're like, oh, I can see he's tired now. 9th time, he doesn't want me anymore. 10, 11, it's easy. Then I score at the end because you're tired. If I don't make you run, I pass the ball all the time. It's an easy job for you as a right back or a left back. Let him cook. Let him play. We need to enjoy this type of players and type of games. I mentioned Michael Olise, Bukayo Saka. It's not always, doesn't have to be scripted all the time. Pass the ball. Don't lose it.
But do you say that to them? When you was managing Elise, and
yes, I said
as well. That's that type of player.
I said to Desiree Doué, and I think I said it on the show. I don't remember. I put him on against Egypt. Semi-final, we're losing. I put him on because I think he's very good in 1v1. The game has changed. I needed someone to go and not think anymore. It was very different game. So I said, you come on. Whenever you have the ball, you have a go. I don't really care. Have a go. 1v1 will put you. Do what you have to do. He passed the ball 1 time back, 2nd time back. I said, if you do that again, you come out. I made you just lose the ball. Do something. Next thing you know, after that, yellow, right back, sent off. We won the game. Like what made you arrive there? Dribbling. So why are you going to speak to the guy in a negative way? Don't do that. Don't do it.
I think that the most difficult thing in football, people can have different opinions, but I think actually dribbling. I think even if you watch football, even great teams, they'll only have one player in the team who can really dribble. Most players would get it and pass
Nowadays,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. And when you've got someone who can do it, that's why we love Maradona. That's why it's just like when you see goals, like he's probably still got the most famous goal in football that everybody knows about, the goal against England, because you don't see players do that. It's so difficult. Even though we've all played at the top level, we know how difficult it is to dribble through players. That's why you're revered as the greatest player to play in the Premier League, because you've scored goals and you've done things. People can score a great goal, or can be lucky, or can be quick, or can defend, or can play a nice pass. We can all do that. We've all done that on occasions. But no one, you can't dribble. If you can't dribble, you can't dribble. You can't go past players. And that's what makes it something. That's what I think it's so special to see somebody have that ability.
I agree. There is that myth that now people talk about speed and how quick were you and who is the fastest. Who cares if you can't control the ball? Like I've seen a lot of players that are fast, but they disturb the fan, they disturb the linesman. Ball goes, they go out, ball control out. That guy, when he runs, Ryan Giggs, when he used to run, Robert Pires, when he used to run, they never used to lose speed while they had the ball at their feet. This is not rugby or American football. Ball is here. I'm not running with the ball here. People can, in rugby or American football, I'm not saying it's easy. I'm saying it's way more difficult to run with the ball at your feet and keep control of the ball. Head up, C360. It's not an easy one. That's more valuable for me than you're fast. You need to be fast here. And if you're fast here and you're fast, good with your feet, and you can run also, then by any means you're in trouble playing against that guy.
Oh, we were in trouble.
Oh.
Very big problem.
Oh, so it was a good night for Chelsea, all in all. Not the best night for Micah's Manchester City. We're going to talk about it after the break. We'll bring you the highlights of their loss.
Somebody coming to us now probably will be on that team sheet at the weekend. Mark, thank you so much for joining us. Hello. Congratulations. If you just want to come and stand over here, that would be great. Thank you so much.
You can choose where to stay.
Yeah, I think the floor is yours tonight. That was some performance. Lamine, who?
No, I think we played really good. I think we deserve, since the beginning, with the attitude, we do high pressing, then we have the passion to make some passes, to don't lose the ball, and then we are a good players. We score our chances, and we are very happy. I think we deserve this win.
Well, you certainly snuffed Lamine Yamal out of that game. We didn't see anything of him. We were expecting to see so much more of his attacking prowess. How much of that was your game plan personally, or what the manager had asked you to execute tonight?
Well, I think the game plan was really clear. I think we did really well. It's not about me. I think my teammates helped me a lot. I think always they try to give me some help, and this is football. I think this game is 11 against 11. All of us, we try to do...
for the first half anyway.
Yeah, we try to do our best for the team, for the win, and I think today we deserve this moment.
And you're not taking these compliments very well here, are you? You're trying to deflect it onto the team, but 53 games Barcelona have gone without coming away, without scoring. Tonight they did that. It was last December the last time they did that. That's pretty impressive.
That's amazing. I think the last couple of games we improved a bit in defence. We start to have some clean sheets. I think the team win as well, some confidence, and I think this is the way that we need to continue in this way. We are really happy, but I think it's just the beginning. We have a long way to go, and hopefully we can stay in this level.
Mark, congratulations. I thought it was a very impressive performance.
Thank you.
I've got a question for you. When you had Lamine Yamal in front of you, always he's left-footed, and you were quite happy to show him down to the outside, going to the left foot. Obviously, in a way, you were helping and using Caicedo inside if he wanted to go inside. But how confident you were to show Lamine Yamal into his stronger foot?
Yeah, first of all, I'm not happy to see you. But no. I think his left foot is dominant. I think if I invite them to go inside, I think I have my teammates in there, and then I leave the space in his right side is his left, at least his worst foot, and then if he does something with the right, just we need to say congratulations, because with these kind of players we never know. I try to do the game difficult for him, and we have a good result.
And for you, could you tell us, obviously, we know you started at Barcelona, you had an incredible career, you went away, you had to find your way, your position, then you come to the Premier League, and then you come to Chelsea, and today, a night like today, I think that was an example for anyone in football of resilience, of keep going, keep growing. How do you feel personally, not as a footballer, as a human being tonight?
Yeah, I feel very proud. I think it was never easy, the football career. Always will have up and downs. But the most important thing is stay consistency. Always try to improve, to work hard. And then after these moments, everything makes sense because we sacrifice a lot of things. When you are young, you need to have maybe a more mature life. You can do all the things that the young people doing, but I think after these nights, after this performance, everything makes sense.
We've spent a long time talking about Estêvão tonight, and perhaps that was a kind of a rival performance, a coming-of-age performance from him. You must see it every day in training, what that young man has.
I think he's a special talent. He's a small guy. I think he always stay happy. He play with a smile. I think we showed today that he enjoy a lot. He try always to do the 1v1s, and he have a... Finally, he scored with the right, so we are very happy.
Mark, you know both of them. You know, obviously, Jamal, you know Estêvão. Can you see any similarities, and which one are the main differences between them? I know it's not
tough one,
easy.
but
I'm
going to say, yeah, there's... the most important thing that I love from these players is doesn't matter if they do good the action, but the next one he asks again for the ball. They have a lot of personality. I think, for example, for me, for a defender, this is a tough because every time you need to stay focused, every time want the ball, every time they can do something special. And I think maybe the main difference is that Estêvão maybe arrived now to the Europe and they have maybe a few years like back to Lamine, but he showed today that he have a lot of personality.
Physically.
Yeah, and he have a good quality.
He's catching up quickly.
Yeah. I think this is a special guy. I think always with a smile, this kind of Brazilian is very happy. I think his adapt here was really good. We have a good people in the dressing room, so hopefully we can help him and we can...
But Jamal didn't...
I need to do my job and hopefully these things stay in the pitch and that's it.
And your family were here tonight and you grew up a Barcelona fan. What colour shirt were they wearing tonight?
I tell him if they want tickets, they need to wear Chelsea shirt. I don't have some tickets, but no. Hopefully they enjoy. Was a special game for me, for my family, and then we have a good result. So I think hopefully they are proud of it.
Mark, one question that we know that the Premier League, they work the dead ball situation the best in any league in Europe or even in the world. Obviously, when you play against Arsenal, all the top teams, they play the set pieces. That balances up of the season. But do you feel there is a big advantage for you when you play against European sides like today, that you can get a lot of joy in set pieces, in corners? Today you scored the first goal, you had 3 goals disallowed. Do you think it's a big difference in that final third when you play a European side?
Yeah, I think the most different thing is, like, for example, like here the set pieces was in England was very important. When I play in La Liga and this, I never know about the set pieces coaching, and here is very important. We spend some time together to practicing, to make something special in every game, and I think this is another part of the football because sometimes the game was a bit tough or was a bit difficult to.
Well,
thank you.
Thank you.
I think it's a good time to run the analysis that you've been building, looking at.
Chelsea delivered a stunning performance at Stamford Bridge, defeating Barcelona 3-0 in a Champions League showdown that quickly turned disastrous for the visitors. The match began with Barcelona missing a huge early chance, and Chelsea immediately took control. Their pressure paid off in the 27th minute when Jules Koundé accidentally scored an own goal, giving the Blues a deserved lead. Barcelona's night got even worse just before halftime when captain Ronald Araújo received a second yellow card and was sent off, leaving his team with 10 men. From that moment, Chelsea dominated every part of the game. In the second half, 18-year-old Estêvão Willian produced the moment of the match with a brilliant solo goal that electrified the stadium. Delap later added the third, sealing a commanding victory. Chelsea walk away with confidence and momentum, while Barcelona face serious questions after a humiliating night.